everybody? Welcome back to Being the Odds. It is Wednesday, August 14th, 2024. We are back with our MLB best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Being the Odds. Let's recap yesterday's results. So, for the month, we've been doing great. We're 40, including yesterday, we're 45 and 23 for the month. However, yesterday did not go the way we wanted to at all. Members only best bet Cubs first five plus 0.5. That was a win. A sweaty one at that. Royals first five money line, Orioles first five minus 0.5. Those were both L's. Both these teams just did not show up. I thought with the Royals we were a day early yesterday, but and that obviously was not the case. That was the loss. Astros money line, that was a dub. First five over 4.5, New York and Chicago, that was a loss, which absolutely should have gone over, by the way. Tigers first five money line, win. Cards and Giants money line. I mean, Cards was a blowout, and Giants they brought our hopes up, couldn't get it done. And then I added the Mets first five like right before the game started yesterday, and they just completely sucked. Overall for the year, though, we're killing it, 344 and 285. Members only best bets are 109, 79. So we're having a great MLB season. And before we get to the picks, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post MLB videos every single day, along with the NFL, and college football, which are our best sports. NBA, which is great, NHL, and we're coming off big winning years in all of those. We're going after over 15,000 subscribers by the end of the month, which at this pace we should definitely be able to do. If we do that, I'm gonna do a sick giveaway, and definitely hit the like button too, because it helps get the channel out there. And honestly, guys, we need to get good vibes, because yesterday, I'll tell you what, yesterday we didn't have the best day gambling as far as betting goes. Went to the blackjack table in Atlantic City yesterday, went up $2,500. We were just playing vibes the whole time. So we need some good vibes for today's video. We have a full slate of picks today. Definitely that like button. Let's get over 300 likes again today. If we do that, I feel really good about the vibes in this video. So let's jump into the first play that we have today. I'm gonna start with an early game. We're gonna go the over 8 in Minnesota and Kansas City. Minnesota has shown they can hit Casey's pitching all day long, and even though Reagan's on the mound today, I think they're going to be able to hit him, because Minnesota's lineup is literally on fire right now. They're top 10 every single hitting category, and they are just putting up runs like you would not believe. Varland for the Twins, arguably their worst pitcher, 0-4, 6.46 ERA. Actually, arguably is the wrong word. He is by far their worst pitcher, with a terrible record, terrible ERA. And Casey's bullpen is straight trash, 4.35 ERA, fifth worst in the league, way below league average. And Minnesota's bullpen is slightly better than average with 3.92 ERA, but they're not exactly world beaters. And keep in mind, this is the first time that, for example, like a batter is seeing them, so they should have a better ERA than that. And Casey's lineup is due for a bounce back. They just are. And Minnesota, like I said, is completely on fire right now when it comes to their lineup. So I love the over 8 Minnesota and KC here today. Next, go the over 9 at Colorado and Arizona. Montgomery for Arizona has not been the same as last year. Last year, he was this domineering 6-7 pitcher who got the Rangers to the World Series. This year, they are not the same at all. He has 6.37 ERA. Just has not been sharp whatsoever. I mean, it doesn't matter who's playing. I mean, they're hitting him. He is not doing well. Gordon for Colorado has been almost as bad as 6.15 ERA. I mean, the league average is 4.07. So, I mean, this is just so much worse. Both these pitchers are fucking terrible. Or not terrible, they're just playing horrible, at least in Montgomery's case. Both bullpens are complete trash. Colorado's is the worst bullpen in the entire league, the 5.66 ERA. Arizona, the 4.17. Neither any good at all. And Colorado's lineup is a lot better than people think. And Arizona's lineup right now at home is very, very solid. They're top 10 in every single hitting category, specifically when it comes to contact. So for me, I love the over 9. Colorado, Arizona rolling with here today in an early game. Plus, by the way, on top of that, Colorado and KC, both teams, the third game of the series. So they're going to have the vision familiar that they need to be able to score a lot of runs. The third game of the series typically is an over game, so I'm rolling with it here. Next, we're going to go the Cubs first five plus 0.5 versus the Guardians. We're running that one back. I don't really like running plays back, but today just to me feels like the right play. Jameson Taylor is solid. I mean, he's played a lot better this year than they did last year. Mid-3 ERA, and he's played very, very well. While Cobb for the Guardians is terrible. He's like a 7.71 ERA, almost a 4 ERA difference. And the Cubs lineup is, I think, on par right now with the Guardians. They looked like shit earlier this year, the Cubs, and they've somehow decided to start hitting again, which you love to see. While the Guardians, since July 1st, have taken a huge dip offensively. So the lineups here, I think, are pretty much even. And the Cubs bullpen, though, isn't nearly as good as the Guardians. So we're going to cut that out completely. So I'm going to go with the Cubs first five plus 0.5 versus Guardians. You want some plus money. The first five money line's pretty good. I wouldn't bet the full game, but I like the money line The first 5 money line as well, if you want to roll with that, I'll give you some plus money. And then we're going to go with the Astros money line versus the Rays. I know we've been milking this team. I do understand that we've been milking the Astros over and over and over again. But the thing is I just don't really see where they lose this game today. I just don't. I mean, the fact is they have Ronel Blanco, their best pitcher on the mound today, 2.9 ERA. Looking absolutely awesome. While Zach Littell is solid, is a 4.06 ERA. He's slightly above average, like 0.01 runs above average. But last time he was out, the Orioles hit the shit out of him. And if you watch them yesterday, their offense isn't exactly working the way it should. And Zach Littell let up 4 runs in 5 innings, which isn't obviously very good. The Astros bullpen has played substantially better than the Rays bullpen. They just are. They're substantially better. They're a full. I mean, actually, no, excuse me. Like as far as numbers go, they're not ranking. They are, but even so, they are still better by about a quarter of a run. And the Astros bullpen started this year absolutely terrible, so they're a little bit better than the numbers actually say. While the lineup for the Astros, I mean, they are just picking it up right now. They're starting to get completely healthy, and they've moved into the top 10 almost every single hitting category as well. Very similar to Minnesota, Minnesota and Arizona. The Rays sold everybody. All their good players that they have, they got rid of, and. What are you going to do? I mean, there's a talent gap here where basically you have the Astros, which is a full-on major league team, while the Rays are a double or triple A team right now, at least on the offensive end. So I like our Astros money line versus the Rays here today. They have the better pitchers, top to bottom, and they have the better hitters as well. Now, here's the deal. I might be adding some more plays here today. If I do, I'll be posting on the pinned comment below. I'll also be posting on my Twitter. My Twitter's linked in the description below. And again, guys, all of our membership right now is 40% off. It's 40% off right now. Our members only best bets, guys. We're on a 23-7 members only best bet run when you include all the sports, NFL and MLB right now. We're absolutely killing it. Even though yesterday we went 1-2, we didn't have the day we wanted, but 23-7 this month can't really be beat. So our members aren't exactly worried about one day as of yesterday. But again, website is linked in the pinned comment below. zdmbest.com/picks, zdmbest.com/picks, zdmbest.com/picks. So guys, let's go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I'll see you all tomorrow.